Hey guys, and welcome back to another tea and book review. I'm Emma from Tea and a Good Book, and today we're going to be reviewing the Numi Organic Chocolate Puerh Tea. And since I think that chocolate puerh has such a layered taste, we're going to be reviewing the Best of Nancy Drew, the Classic Collections Volume 2, with The Hidden Staircase, The Ghost of Blackwood Hall, and The 13th Pearl. And this is by Carolyn Keene. So let's get started. Okay. Nope. Come on. And again, you want to use this. Just going to get out some of the leaves to show you. I love the small chocolate puerh. So the leaves are totally different from the chocolate vanilla the chocolate vanilla herbal tea that we tried by Vadam. So you can see that there is a lot of difference in these teas. So I'm just going to pour that in there. Already have our water ready. And let's get started. What? What haven't I done? Coffee filter.
Your filter is not right. You've got it angled incorrectly or something.
Nope.
Take it all the way out and put it back in.
Tea. It didn't know whether it was tea or black because it couldn't see the sensor. Okay, so I think this time while we're waiting for the tea to brew, I'll read out the ingredients and talk about puerh. So puerh is not exactly aged, but it's more fermented. It's a fermented black tea, which is why I chose black. So this is by Numi. We love Numi teas. And it actually has organic cocoa powder, verified fair labor organic puerh tea with organic vanilla beans, organic cinnamon, organic nutmeg, organic rooibos, and organic orange peel. So it's got a lot of organic. So the caffeine level is medium. So not exactly your most caffeinated tea. But again, most black teas, people say most black teas are always caffeinated to the highest level, but really it's not always like that. So we'll speed through the rest of this, and I'll see you when the tea is done. All right, the tea is ready, so let's pour and look at the color. So here's the color of the liquor. Look at that steam. So while that's cooling off just a second, I'll smell the tea leaves. Now, I'm not really sure what I smell in the tea leaves. I'm gonna have to get Mama to smell this one. Mama's working the camera.
It's a mossy smell. It's an aged fermented smell. The organisms that ferment are the same organisms that ferment stuff outdoors.
Smells,
so you're smelling fermentation.
Yeah, it smells like mossy, earthy, and definitely chocolatey. And this has rooibos and puerh, so we go. So now let's have a taste of the Puerh tea. So I've never had this tea just by itself. I've always had it with cream and sugar. So it's a little bit new to me, but I know the basic flavor. It smells kind of woody, the actual tea smells. I'm scared I'm going to burn my tongue. Okay, I didn't burn my tongue. Yep. You can taste that chocolate. And you can still taste the earthy tones, but you don't really taste the mossy smell that it had. And that like wooden kind of smell is still in the taste when it's just by itself. And see, I've never smelled or tasted things like that in this tea before because it's always had sugar and cream and stuff like that in it. And I've never smelled the leaves before, so it's actually kind of new to me, but not that new. A sort of revisiting it without as many additives. But it's really good. So let's move on to the book. We've tried the tea and now we're going to try the book. So, I don't really know when I was introduced to Nancy Drew, but I have at least 30 Nancy Drew books. This one I do believe that I bought myself. A few of them were gifts. But it's quite a thick book. And I'm not really going to say the plot of the book because it's 3 different plots. But you've got her first, no, it's not her first mystery. Her first mystery is, what is it? Oh, I know the name, but I don't know the name and it's annoying. Let's see. But The Hidden Staircase is like her second book. Her second or third book. The Ghost of Blackwood Hall is, let's see, when does the Ghost of Blackwood Hall start? So the Ghost of Blackwood Hall does not say what book it is, but you have some of my favorite books in here. So The Hidden Staircase is one of my favorites. The Ghost of Blackwood Hall and the 13th Pearl are pretty good too. And the 13th Pearl is actually the last one in the back, and I've only read it once. I've read the other 2 twice, and I'm about in the middle, almost at the end of The Ghost of Blackwood Hall. But it's a really good book, and basically I'm just going to read this off the bat. In The Hidden Staircase, Nancy must use her courage and powers of deduction to solve the mysterious happenings in an old stone mansion. And I love the stories that happen in mansions and things like that. I just think they're so cool. And then The Ghost of Blackwood Hall is Nancy and her friends travel to the colorful French Quarter in New Orleans to search for missing jewelry and solve the mystery of the Ghost of the Blackwood Hall. And the 13th Pearl doesn't really sum up much, but I'll just make my own summary. But in the 13th Pearl, Nancy is searching for the 13th pearl in a necklace. The 13th pearl has gone missing, and she goes all the way to the far east from her home to try and find the pearl, and she finds a mystery along the way, which is actually, I think there's 2 mysteries in the 13th Pearl. Sorry, we've got a bug in here. But I definitely recommend the book. It's really nice. This is actually volume 2. I think volume 1 actually has the first Nancy Drew mystery. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I mean, I think there's like 4 volumes and like 90 different books. So don't expect a review for every single Nancy Drew book, but I will do like some reviews with teas that have many layers to me. And I'll do a few Nancy Drew book reviews in one because I have a lot of Nancy Drew books. But all in all, I really love the tea and I really love the book. They're both great. What else can I say? And of course, keep drinking tea with a good book. And comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell us what you think of the Numi chocolate Puerh and Nancy Drew.